Bioshock, the series. 1, 2, and Infinite. An amazing series of games. This is Green Gaming Review. Oh, God. So we're going to start talking about these chronologically. Bioshock 1 obviously being the first one we talk about. And honestly, probably my favorite. Most people who's played them all's favorite. Fabulous. Gameplay, fucking excellent. Introduces the fucking Bioshock combat system, which is like fucking guns and then these, what are they? Genetically enhanced fucking superpowers, like fucking shooting fire, shooting swarms of bees, fucking electric lightning bolts out of your hands, your best Palpatine impersonation. An excellent, excellent game, and horrifying. That game was scary as fuck, the first Bioshock. Horrifying. What is it with series these days, and in the past, just series in general, video game series? If they're a horror game, the sequel is going to be less horror and more action. I'm looking at you, Gears of War. I'm looking at you, Dead Space, you motherfuckers. You asshole idiots. What are you doing? Keep it horror, okay? Keep it horror. So, yeah, that game, first Bioshock, 5 out of 5 easily. The graphics were so good at the time. The lighting, insane. Insane. An amazing time. An amazing time. So Bioshock 1 gets a 5 out of 5. Bioshock 2 keeps all the good stuff. You know, you're a big daddy in it, so you're a little OP. It's not as scary because of that. You got to fight. There's different big daddies you have to fight. Big sisters, I think is what they're called. A totally different combat. Everything you love. But just not. The atmosphere, the feel of the game, everything about it was just not as good as the first one. Just not as good. Still great game, but just not as good. Excellent graphics. But because it took a step back, in my opinion, just for the overall feel and the lack of like truly horrifying moments. And yeah, the ending of Bioshock 1. It really makes it so. Bioshock 1 was just such a great game that its sequels were doomed to not be as good. But Bioshock 2, I gotta give it a 4 out of 5. You heard me, motherfucker. A 4 out of 5. Still a great game. Some people hate on that game. Fuck you if you hate on that game. You're an idiot. Whoa. Fuck you, dude. Whoa, I'm a baby in a big room. This is a stupid fucking picture. Anyways, now moving on. Bioshock Infinite. I was fucking pumped for this game. So much hype. Oh my god, dude. Don't believe it. Don't believe it, though. So much hype revolving around Bioshock Infinite. I'll just call it Infinite. Adam Sessler called it like one of the best games he's ever played. And I really respect Adam Sessler's opinion on games. And I was just like, really? And I got so pumped and I got it. And pure dog shit. The sky hooking thing was like kind of cool. And you still had classic combat, but it was just not as good of an environment, of a feel. It wasn't scary. It was completely different. It's hard to even call it a Bioshock game. In my opinion. It's a completely different game. and is loosely connected to the story. I actually kind of like that. I never played the DLC. I heard it was amazing. And people want to talk. People want to put it on a fucking pedestal because of its ending. Oh, it's such a good ending. Oh, it's such a good ending. It's so good. What you doing? That ending fucking sucked balls. Period. It's a cop-out. Whenever you go total mindfuck in your endings, and you're like, oh, parallel universes, oh, interdimensional portals, oh, you're really this guy, and fucking blah, blah, blah. Bruce Willis is dead. Whatever you do. A twist. It's just a fucking cop-out, in my opinion. And there were moments in Bioshock Infinite that were good, but the hype was so fucking big. So big. And it doesn't even hold a candle to the first one. Not a fucking candle. Not a fucking candle, motherfucker. You heard me. Not a candle. So I gotta give it. Bioshock Infinite, I gotta give it a 3 out of 5. And that's a generous review, honestly. But there were some moments. A generous review of 3 out of 5 for Bioshock Infinite. So that's it. Bioshock the series. I just basically summed it up in excellent, tremendous commentary. Alright, don't forget to subscribe. Love you.